Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Along This Spiritual Journey. So, I think a lot of times we forget to, again, trace the pattern. That has been one of my biggest tools and lessons that I've learned along this journey is being able to trace the pattern of existence, source, creation, all of that when it comes to our understanding of emotions. So a lot of times, again, we sit back and wonder, how can there be so many callous people? How can there be so many people who don't seem like they care? And we have already figured this out through so many different modalities and trainings and understanding of psychology and mental health, that when we don't allow kids, and especially us as kids, if we can remember, we were not treated as if we were actual human beings and that we did not need to know the full understanding of something, yet we were energetically and interchangeably living in the same world as adults. Maybe a little bit coddled, maybe somewhat sheltered, but we were still living in the same energetic world. So we picked up on the same cues of understanding. We picked up on the same patterns of how we think we're supposed to express ourselves. And then this is how we grew up, having very strong belief patterns and how we're supposed to act or react and respond. I always remind people that words have meaning. They have a duality. And every single thing that you explain and say to a kid, they're going to take and put it a part of either their actual foundation or a part of their imprinting a foundation, and they're going to try to apply that to life. Again, when you're kids, they think more fractally. They see space and time and things and clouds and trees, and they wonder what that thing is, because in their minds, their whole life, it has to be about absolutes until they understand what that fractal pattern means. We as adults, we understand fractal. We understand it because we think in so many different ways, because we understand that there's a system of correlation. But when we do this, we get stuck in our absolutes because we know what works. You have to be able to be willing to explain and yield to your own sense of learning and how you learned, so that you can get back to a generation who's trying to understand themselves the same way. Emotions since the beginning of time have not changed. The same emotions have existed. We just have more ways to communicate them better. And now we have the opportunity to explain things. It's okay to explain things. Again, you don't want to sit and over tell your story if unnecessary, but it's okay to try to have an understanding of what a word means so that we both have clarity and how we feel about a situation. And that's how we come to better resolutions, as well as how we grow together. And my favorite word, heal. Love ya.